Outside the Philippine Congressional Building, calling for the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte. Inside, she is under fire, facing a congressional hearing for alleged corruption, including the misuse of $6 million worth of confidential funds in just 11 days. Claiming political persecution, Duterte has retaliated with a series of threats against President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the latest not only the most shocking, but the most severe.
Kasi may kinausap na ako na tao. Sinabi ko sa kanya, kapag pinatay ako, patayin mo si BBM, si Lisa Araneta, at si Martin Romualdez. No joke.
In a press briefing, Duterte said the president and his allies want her out of the way to solidify their hold on power. Marcos and Duterte were themselves former political allies who ran together and won a landslide victory in the 2022 national elections. Both are from political dynasties. Marcos Jr. is the son of Ferdinand Sr., the dictator ousted by a popular revolt in 1986. While Duterte's father Rodrigo is the most recent former president, notorious for his pro-China stance and instigating a bloody drug war that saw thousands of Filipinos killed. Barely 2 years in office, the Marcos Duterte alliance fell apart as they disagreed on various domestic and international issues, most notably maritime disputes in the South China Sea, and the approach to the so-called war on drugs. Like his daughter, the vice president, Rodrigo Duterte is also facing scrutiny, questioned in Congress for his administration's drug war, as well as being investigated by the International Criminal Court. President Marcos has emphasized that none of this is politically motivated, and he has vowed to fight back against his vice president's threats.
Ang ganyang kriminal na pagtatangka ay hindi dapat pinapalampas. Yan ay aking papalagan. As a democratic country, we need to uphold the rule of law.
The growing tensions between the two factions are expected to divide the country. Despite the accusations against them, the Dutertes remain very popular. The most recent poll put Sara Duterte's trust rating at 55%. And supporters have come out for them not just in the Philippines, but also abroad, where the Dutertes have a large following among overseas voters. Analysts say the political drama could be a tactic to distract the public from the ongoing scrutiny faced by the Dutertes, and could leave the country's traditional opposition forces at a disadvantage, especially as the country's 2025 midterm elections draw near.
The opposition candidates and opposition parties will have a difficulty fighting for media mileage when the media is focused on Duterte and Marcos, especially when it highlights another key feature of Philippine politics, which is political dynasties, or families that control multiple positions in government and govern according to their own benefit, rather than public service.
Duterte's most recent threat is now a matter of national security, and the Justice Ministry has vowed an investigation. While it is unclear if Duterte will successfully be impeached, one certainty is that this most recent political drama will leave the Philippines even more polarized than before. Howard Chang and Gina Lopez for Taiwan Plus.